We've been just checking out the area, and we're finding a lot of animal droppings. One was, we believe, a fox, and another was mostly between roo and a lot of there's a roo mark right there, a lot of wombat droppings, really fresh too, like they're still green and still really moist. So there's a wombat living around here somewhere. So because it's a really active area, we're going to place a trail cam back in the area over there, and we're going to point it back this way and see if we pick anything up. We're just going to have a look around and see if we see any evidence of our hairy friends. I'm just going to check out this area a bit more. We heard something make like a thump noise. It could possibly be a roo or a wallaby, but we're just going to check it out. Maybe we just keep finding droppings everywhere. Hopefully the wind dies down. Alright, we're getting ready to set up some gear. Probably southwards we're going to put a trail cam and a sound recorder down there, so in case something comes up through the private property and up this way. And then we're going to venture out more to like the east and up towards close where the mountain ranges are, you can see there. And we're going to place a trail cam around there, and then we're going to go up to where we were before today, and we're going to hang around there and see if we can catch anything of our hairy mates walking around. We're going to try and get there before it gets dark, so we're already set and ready. So anyway, I'll just see what we've got here today. I've got a sound recorder already hooked up to the parabolic dish. I've got 2 trail cams, and I've got my night vision, and I'm going to record everything on the little LCD screen. Nice torch here. I've got a LED lens headlamp in there. Roger's got the same. Got his sound recorder hooked up, and he's got his gear ready. I'm just the one that's lagging behind, and we're just about to go out now, and hopefully it's a good night. The wind has stopped. We didn't really notice that, did we? We're just hoping it went away. That's awesome. So we can come back and have a bit of a little fire. There's plenty of wood lying around here. We'll just make a small one up, and hopefully we get some activity. So we're all around mountain ranges. There's another mountain range up here. It's all around here. So we're right down in the valley, and there's plenty of activity with wildlife. I haven't seen this much activity in the bush for a long time in the Blue Mountains, so there's a lot of activity down here, a lot of creatures running around. So we've got to pick between what's a wallaby or a roo and what's on 2 legs running around bipedally, other than us two. Anyway, let's get to it, and we'll set up all our gear, and hopefully we've got some good stuff for you after the night's through, and hopefully it doesn't get too cold. We've got thermals on, and put gaiters on, long pants, and I've got thermals underneath our jumpers. And I have got a balaclava just in case it gets real cold. But it is a clear night, so there's no cloud around, so we're going to have it's going to be pretty cold when there's no cloud, and there's going to be no rain. Yeehaw! Alright. Alright, we're on our way into this area we're going to be picked out to stay for a while. Hopefully we get some action up near where the big rock was, which is probably going to take us about 20 minutes to get there. We're just going to set up the trail cam in a spot down here, and hopefully we pick up something as well. We'll set a trail cam up near our campsite and a sound recorder, see if we pick up anything while we're out here, and hopefully we don't disturb the area too much making our way in, and we'll be here for a couple of hours hopefully if the action happens. If it's pretty dead, we can move to somewhere else or just go back to camp and see if anything comes around us then. Yeah, it's this first little area that's a bit thick like this. Or diggings in it from the wombats. We found several wombat holes, and a lot of droppings as also. So anyway, I'm going to be as quiet as possible. The wombats seem to be pulling everywhere. Anyway, we're on our way in, and hopefully we get something. It's approximately about 7:30. Sitting out here for about an hour, and there's virtually nothing moving around. Just going to stay out here as long as we can. See if something comes along our way. We thought it'd be a really good area because we found a lot of scat on the ground on the animals, from wombats, wallabies, grey roos, and foxes and other animals, but we haven't hear a lot of noises, but it's really, really quiet. Tried 2 wood knocks and it did stir up the foxes, but nothing else made a noise. So you can hear how quiet it is. There's a little bit of a gentle breeze, but it's just really the cold air just coming in from the west. It's a full moon, but there's cloud coverage coming in. It's not heavy, but there is cloud coming in. It doesn't turn into rain. But anyway, we'll just keep persevering for a while. And if nothing happens, we can try another area or go back to the campsite and just hang around there for a while. Just see what happens. Hopefully something happens. That's Yowie research. It's a hit and miss. Sometimes you get something, other times you get nothing at all. But the things you do get are usually pretty good when they do cross your path. Just hope in this area, with the amount of activity that's been over the years, we do get some sort of an encounter or action. So we've got 2 parabolic dishes and a night vision, so we'll capture something if something comes our way. There's nothing here at the moment. And, anything that we're hearing is planes going overhead and a dog barking from there's a house over this way. But the dog could be getting stirred up by something. Could be anything. Cats, foxes, anything. But haven't heard anything. Nothing. We've heard nothing. Very unusual. It's only a plane going overhead. That's anything we've heard other than the dog. It's still early yet. Hopefully something happens. Very spooky, this area, all these white gum trees here. I'm just trying to move around and see if we spook something or something moves, but not even possums in the trees, there's nothing. I can feel the chill factor on my fingers. I have got my gloves, but it's bearable now. So it's just the pinky fingers are stinging a little bit. I just want to see if there's... I think this is the old. It's filled in there. Just wanted to check it out. I'll keep going around this way. Never know, we might come across a wombat on our walk back down. We've done a few tree knocks, a couple of little whoops, and haven't come across anything. Come across a couple of bones. Type of bones are, but just found this. See it like around there. Longer one and a short one. Does it like something's put its hand down like that, or like that for some reason, or just a wallaby, a small one, and it's rained and it's washed it out a bit. Now, you see a bit of a glow over there, that's our fire. There's a big wombat hole under here. Gonna be, see how far we can see under there. There's a wombat hole. So I don't know where he is. He might be under there, or he might be outside, but there's plenty of mozzies in here, so I'm going to get out. We're on our way back to the area we were earlier in the night, hoping that it's a bit later now, like it's around maybe me look on my phone, it's like 11:35, and hopefully all the hairy things that we want to come out, our friends, are up and about now, and try to catch them on the sound recorder or the night vision. So we just got to go through this area here. It's about 100 metres of this, and then it kind of opens up. We've been through it a few times, so we kind of know whereabouts we're going, even though we always kind of go through it differently. Roger's kind of leading me astray at the moment. There we go, that's all good. It's opening up now. I've got the camera down to the right there, looking up. So if something comes past it, we'll get it. A lot of wallaby tracks through here. We'll be up there in about 10. We finally heard something. We just got to the area we were before. It's 11:30, 11:40. And when we got here, there was a big loud tree break or a tree knock. So we're just here now, trying to see if we can hear something move around. It's the first sign tonight that something's going on. Looks like we're going to be camping here for a while. We just heard a loud tree break while we're walking up here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk around here. Right. Roger. As he's sounds the cord run. Let's see if we can disturb it again to make another tree break. It's the first action we've had tonight. This big rock. Trying to bait it. Dark. Trying to get it to make another tree break or tree knock. So get it on sound recorder. Try this. Whoops. I'll do one so you can hear what echoes. I'll try another one. We're just trying to bait them. I'll do one right now. Whoop! Okay. Other than that one wood block, that's all we've got tonight. Trying to bait him, but it was like a warning knock. Yeah, it was really, really loud. It was like, they've come back, everyone be still, stay away from the area. And it's just So once we went back to our campsite, maybe they followed us or something, but no, nothing. Come from this area up the hill. Nothing, unfortunately. So we really haven't got nothing on our sound recorders. I think one thing made a bit of a noise, but it sounded like a big grey roo going through the bush. And that's all we got. Tried a few tree knocks. Few whoops, it's just nothing, it's dead. And if they are here, that one knock that we heard, it was really loud up here. It was probably to warn us to stay here or to warn their group to stay away from this area because we've come back. Unfortunately. Been a good night for collecting any data on the Yowies in this area. They've had encounters with people before, just normal campers or groups of people out here for a night, but they haven't shown themselves to us yet, unfortunately. Persevere a bit more and see if nothing happens, we just head off back to the campsite. It's 12:55 right now. We went back to our original area up the ridge there opposite Nellie's Glen Road, and just as we got to the spot and before we had our parabolics ready to record, there was a real loud tree knock, and it was, you know, the tree was pretty much hit with a lot of conviction to say like, hey, either stay away from here or, you know, we're here, you know, go no further, or to let them know that we are there, so stay away from us. So anyway, we're probably just going to be up for a little bit longer and then get ready and have a sleep and wake up in the morning and get out of here. I thought we'd get a lot more than we got tonight, but Yowie researching is a bit of hit and miss, and tonight it's been a bit of a mess. Anyway, we've still got the trail cams out, and they could possibly pick up something that walked past here while we were gone, and still there's a lot of the night left, and at least we don't have to carry everything away from the car. We've got the car right here, and when we leave in the morning we'll be back home by, take about an hour and a half to get home. So anyway, it's got a bit windy again, and the chill factor's got a bit cooler, so it's probably getting towards maybe 5 or 4 degrees now. Anyway, till next time, hopefully we get something a bit more significant next time than what we got tonight. Picked up one of the trail cameras here, and just talking about last night when me and Roger were walking up there to the spot for the last time and having a look around before we called it quits for the night. We had that one loud tree knock that was really loud, and it was probably about 30-40 metres away from us up the ridge, and basically telling us that, you know, get out of here. It was hit really loud. I haven't heard a tree knock that loud, so whatever hit it was really angry. It wasn't a tree break, it was a tree knock, it was really loud, so that was a bit freaky. But other than that, it's been very quiet. I thought we'd get even more animal life around us during the night, like a lot of kangaroo or wallabies, but nah, the only ones we came across were the ones that were in the private property. And I'm going to go pick up the other ones that are up near the camp, and then start packing up and get out of here, because the temperature is really cold at the moment. It started getting windy this morning, and temperature dropped dramatically at 5 AM because I looked at my watch, and yeah, it's pretty cold. Anyway, I've got to go down this way, and we'll start packing up and we'll get out of here. It'll be a windy day. At least yesterday was nice and warm for us, and then today's very different. It's really cold. Anyway, it's just time to get all the gear packed up, put in the car, and then head off home. Looks like it's going to be a very, very windy day, and before I do that, there's a wombat hole right here. See if I can show you guys this big wombat hole right near us. There's a number of wombat holes around this area. It's right near one of these trees. Can't miss it. Here we go. Okay. There it is there. Nice big wombat hole. That's pretty big. I could crawl down there, it's that big. So always right usually next to trees. And it's right near our camp. We came around here last night getting a bit of firewood. And we found the wombat hole here. Our camp's just over there. Anyway, it's time to get all the gear, pack it up, and we'll get out of here. Hopefully next time in our next research night, I think it's going to be at the Wattigans up in the Hunter region. We did get a couple of counters there last time. Hopefully we get the same this time. Catch us all later.